So Genshin Impact has been out for almost 5 years now, which is absolutely crazy to think about. And in these 5 years, there has been an ongoing Archon quest that has just been riddled with some amazing cutscenes in there, some amazing animations. And I wanted to go ahead and compile all of my favorite cutscenes and share them with you guys. And these cutscenes have either had me on the edge of my seat with amazing action sequences, or even sent shivers down my spine and given me intense goosebumps, or also the occasional shed a tear every once in a while. But I wanted to share them with you guys, so let's go ahead and get into it. A really quick word of warning to those of you guys that have not progressed very far and gotten all the way caught up on the Archon quest in Genshin Impact. A lot of the cutscenes that I'm about to show you guys contain a bunch of spoilers, so if you don't want to be spoiled by anything, do not progress any further into this video. Now, really quick, before we dive into all of the different cutscenes here, I just want to say, if you guys are enjoying my videos in any way, shape, or form, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and that like button because it helps me out a ton here on the channel. And also, if you're wanting to catch me live on Twitch, you can find me at twitch.tv/VoodooPlayGaming. Let's get into the first cutscene. Now, the first cutscene that I'm going to be showing you guys today is when we get to meet Dottore, or aka the Doctor, one of the top Fatui Harbingers. And this is a point in the Sumeru Archon quest where we really get to see who one of the first antagonists of the story really is here in Sumeru, and it definitely opens things up immensely. The suspense is just undeniable here. I mean, just talking about it, like, I get goosebumps. I get really intense goosebumps, and it is certainly one of my favorite parts of the Sumeru Archon quest.
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
Oh no, what should we do? These are all just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here. But that guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here! Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru! Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
In the Sumeru Archon quest, we get stuck in what is called a samsara at one point. And basically it's like Groundhog's Day. You know, the day is just repeating and repeating. And this next cutscene is during our fight with the Balladeer, the main antagonist in the Sumeru Archon quest, becoming a false god, essentially. And what I find really cool is you start out the cutscene, you're fighting, you're getting your ass beaten, basically. And then all of a sudden, the tides have turned, and you find out that the balladeer has been put into a samsara the same amount of times that you and the rest of the people of Sumeru were put through. And it is just the biggest slap in the face for the balladeer. It is such an iconic moment. So let's go ahead and check it out.
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me? We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you. Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Booer.
At this point, I'm starting to kind of realize that a lot of my cutscenes actually involve Fatui Harbingers, but of course, the numbered list of baddies in any kind of anime I'm instantly going to be drawn to anyways. But this is during the Fontaine Archon quest, when Childe is put on trial with wrongful accusations for a crime that he did not commit. And of course, being a Fatui Harbinger, Childe is not going to just sit down and take it. He's going to try and get out of it any way that he can, whether forcefully or not forcefully. Of course, it's going to go the forceful direction. And this is really where we get to see a little glimpse of power from the Udex Neuvillette. Let's check it out.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Throughout the Fontaine Archon quest, there's always been this threat kind of looming over us that is the Primordial Sea, and we've caught a glimpse of it in the past, but in this next cutscene, this is really where the Fontaine Archon quest takes a major turning point, and we really get to see just how hostile and dangerous the Primordial Sea really is. So in this cutscene, this is the one where we go down in the Fortress of Meripede, and we meet up with Clorand and Wriothesley, and the Primordial Sea literally breaks through the floodgates. So there's a lot of action going on in this cutscene and a little bit of suspense as well on whether we're going to be able to outrun it. Let's check it out.
They're here.
Just like I said.
What happened?
You're just in time. But be ready to run. Three, two, one.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
We knew it was going to happen eventually, guys. The captain has invaded Natlan, and like most other Fatui Harbingers, he is after the Gnosis. But even though this cutscene is such an amazing, action-packed cutscene, my favorite part of the whole thing is the fact that at the beginning, Kinich is ready to fight with his claymore, and Mavuika puts out her hand and goes, hand it over. I got this.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us, let our blades do the talking! Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Arlecchino is easily, in my opinion, probably the most intimidating character in all of Genshin. I mean, nothing you do can make this woman smile. She is extremely intimidating, especially in some of our meetings that we've had throughout the Fontaine Archon quest with Farina and the Knave. But this cutscene right here is, I believe, our first actual time where we go head to head in a fight with one of the upper rank Fatui Harbingers, being the Knave. And boy, does this bring the intimidation factor up tenfold, at least tenfold. It is insane.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, I know.
No!
I'm sorry, Father!
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack?
Father, no!
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
A crimson moon? I can't move.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
We had to wait for it for a little bit, but we finally got our war in the Natlan Archon quest in Act 4. So this is a point where you are seeing hordes of enemies come in. It is looking really gloomy. Things are not looking good, and there is a ton of death. Easily one of the darkest parts of the whole Genshin Impact story so far, at least. But what I really love about this cutscene is this cutscene has so many different moving parts. You have Gasoithoth that goes up into the sky and reveals himself as the main antagonist of the Natlan Archon quest. And then you have the camera going through hordes of enemies and just waves of the abyssal enemies, and then also touching on each individual important character to this story. It is an extremely well done cutscene.
Thanks.
The situation is grave. Hold this position. Keep the people safe.
Chaos and emptiness. So that's the abyss.
And it knows that now is its best chance.
But the sacred flame!
Archon's on the case.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching my list of the most epic and also a bunch of my favorite cutscenes from all of Genshin Impact. But let me know down in the comments below, what are some of your guys' favorite cutscenes? I'm really excited to see what you guys have to say. Also, if you are enjoying my videos in any way, shape, or form, please consider hitting that subscribe button because it helps me out a ton here on the channel. Also, make sure to tune in to Twitch to find me every Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Mountain State Time at twitch.tv/Voodoo Plague Gaming. And with that being said, I am Voodoo Plague, and I will see you guys next time.